What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Alrighty guys, today we are going to go and start doing some salvaging. An orb member says he needs some money to go and get a reclaimer. Now he's not the most efficient when it comes down to racking up those credits in a short amount of time. So, seeing that how efficient I can make money with a reclaimer, we're going to go and do a little salvaging. How much can we salvage in just 1 hour? This will give us an ability to understand the concept of salvaging reclaimer, and most of all, trying to make it back alive in one piece with our goods in tow. Now, we're just going to get out of here. Always ensure that your shields are near max with the proper setup, as in your QT should be an Atlas. I usually never go military grade because the issue with that is that you just forced. You're forced into keep refueling. It's only good for short runs. You can't do anything outside of that. You're kind of stuck in a system or two. Come on, get out. And out of all of that, it's just, why keep refueling every couple of runs when you can have an Atlas that gives you like, what, 240 million for range? So, we're gonna go and test that out. So just go, sit back, grab some snacks, get that Dr. Pepper in ya, and then watch how everything is done. Alrighty. So, once I learn how to stop pressing I, so I don't lose my freaking shields. Oh my goodness. One day. Alrighty. So, we're at Grimhex because I always pull my reclaimer from Grimhex compared to any planet. I take that risk just because I'm not going to go and keep jumping out of freaking atmosphere after 5 minutes of flying. It's just ridiculous. What do I have here? I might as well. Anyways. So, first thing you always do is you get your call to arms. Killing any bad NPCs, either it be a ship or just an AI running around gun-hoing, it's the best. Also, 2 types of salvaging. Personals and then regular salvaging. Personal, anything in this tab is considered illegal. Now, if you want to make the most money, you'll probably have to be doing some of this. What we're looking at are these missions on salvaging. You see, it costs money for this. All risky jobs. What that means is NPCs are bound to be there. So have a gunner or 2 in your reclaimer. Now, for the cleanups, 250,000 bonus. Now this means either scraping it completely or just fracturing it. Now you think this comes up every minute, maybe 2 minutes. So you consider 250,000 even at, doing it 30 times out of an hour, it's going to rack up. But that's just breaking it down. That's not disintegrating it and putting it into your construction material. So that's what we're going to be doing. Because anything else, 80,000. I think the Cut You Black is like 50,000. We're going to do this. Hammerhead all the way. I did not realize I didn't track it. Leave it to me to forget. So we're gonna track, and we're going to enjoy some salvaging. I'm happy because I get to salvage something, and it's not for myself. It's for a friend who really, really just would appreciate it. Instructions. Let's just jump right into here. The only downfall with having Quantum Drive as an Atlas is it spools a long time. Like, it takes time to queue up. So we just gotta get. Hey, come on, guys. You just gotta get accustomed to. What do we have? I think that's an NPC. Keep an eye because you could get pirated in Grimheads, because this is the only place the Hammerhead spawns. It spawns in 3 locations, I believe, maybe 4, but it's just going to be one of those things where it's worth the risk, the reward for the risk. Besides of that, this is something you want to just put some good music on. Right now I got some back to the 80s, good old fashioned driving through space. Now, you'll see when you jump in, your search bar, well, your tracker will switch. It's right down here. Once you hit into its general location, it's going to go and reappear 9,000, or sometimes in this case 6,000 away. So, get to a good speed, I'd say nothing more than 150, and then go down here. One thing for you new pilots, is you want to go slow. Slow and steady will keep you from becoming just another asteroid in this belt. If you hit 1,000 meters and you're still going over 70, that's going to be a lot harder to stop, because you're driving the heaviest ship in this game right now. I believe it's even heavier than the 890. Just because it's mass, it's heavy. It's not as long. It might be about as long, but it's just a chunky boy. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you a strategy on soloing salvaging. I always come in facing the head of the Hammerhead. The reason for it is this Hammerhead breaks in 2. Each ship has its own various way of breaking up after being fractured. So, depending on how efficient you want to be, depends on everything else. I get into 100 meters, as you can see here, and then I just get out of here and get into the co-pilot seat. All you're doing is playing musical chair the whole time. Now, new ships, you need to power up. New ships as in it blew up or you just bought it and you haven't done anything. You see nothing starts up. how do you salvage? You click M if it's on default to deploy your arm and start having fun. As you see, I'm right there. You see how close 100 meters can get? Usually, if I want to be more efficient, I'll go a little bit lower. You have no control over anything else in the ship. So, if you're doing this by yourself, you see this, and you see this. Now, if this doesn't show up when you first come into a ship, that's okay. Most likely it's going to have the disintegration field outlined. If that's the facts, if that's the case, then you can go about just disintegrating. Fracturing is for ships that are still in good condition, just not operatable. Like an engine got blown out, so on and so forth. In this case, it is. The engine broke, nothing else can run, shields are down, so it's disabled. But the hull is intact, you can even open up the ramp and airlocks, so its external emergency power is still working. You're not going to get any goods off of this. Every single time I go into these hammerheads for these personal salvages, you won't find goods. Maybe the risky ones, but you're not going to get anything outside of that. Now, while this baby's breaking up, if you're positioned just right and I'm a little bit off, so it's going to be a little bit of hit and miss, you see it's 202.4 SCUs. If you see at the filler station, right on our little bit on the left, it says deposit, this is your internal storage. It cannot exceed 240. You'll lose everything that's exceeding 240. So you quickly switch and you start running this. Now, it's okay if the head of the hammerhead hits your claw, we want it to still stay in view. The outline of this may change color depending on the range you have it. You see this on the bar on both sides. It's minus 19%. This means I'm going to lose 19% of the salvage material. And if I go closer, it's going to go lower, and then it will change from minus to plus. This means you're going to be able to take more than what it originally showed. Now, it showed a 202 SCU before fracturing, but now it shows that I might get 250. So, with 252 in mind, minus 19% on each section, because I'm too far away. I don't care about the 40 SCUs that I'm about to lose here. I am focusing on making sure that I salvage what I can as fast as I can. Now remember, if I want to go more efficient, I will get out of this seat, go back in the pilot seat. I'll only focus on the whole of the ship, and that alone will exceed 240 SCUs. I can also go, if I have myself what we call a grease monkey, another player who wants to go and play Tetris with a salvage department, moving all this internal storage outside and on grids, you can just keep doing it. Like I'm doing right now, you can already pull two 16 container SCUs out for the internal storage, alleviating 32 SCUs worth. But in this case, I want to make money as fast as possible and losing some efficiency on it for time. Remember, it's dollars per hour we are trying to get. The more time we waste on salvaging this, the less time we have to make more SCU at another site. And we just made 240,000. So, you tell me how many missions you're able to do, just one, to make 250,000. I believe this will be nerfed in the next patch, as this is patch 0.20. 0.22, I want to say, or 0.23, beginning of the year. So no large patches have came out yet. But you see, I am full, and I am now able to go and get the next mission. Now, the only thing is, if you see the Hammerhead mission keeps going away, that means there's another person. I'd advise to stay away from that. This is the target. I think this is another Hammerhead. Because it has a tendency of just having 3 spawns. My tracker isn't working right now. Could also be another NPC. It's not active, I don't think. Smell like... Really? Hercules. This must be one of those risky ones. The front is open, but the back isn't. Let's see if we can scan. You click V, scan, and you hold it. You'll see the scan progress on the right. You get closer, and then it's going to start scanning. This is what you want, guys. Don't try to get out of the ship unless this is bugged. If it has cargo, it's going to show it on the right. Got 3 Colossus bombs. So this is your E2. And it shows us no cargo. Visually check. I see a bomb. And that's it. Now, since I'm just outside of targeting range, I'm going to get my position. I don't have a track max gun, but that's okay. Now, if you fracture with cargo inside, or a person inside, 9 out of 10 times the person will die inside if the ship is fractured. Cargo, I think it loses like 40 to 60%. Anything small will probably be either yeeted out or shot into the ether. I'm kind of interested to see if I can grab that. Now people say this is a suicide. This right here, it can't be. You see how it did? That's how you had to do it. Because if you open the the door, and then you go here, you won't see anything. You have to click the button on the exterior of the elevator. Do I even have... Yay, I got one. Wait. Alright. I might be just on drugs. I thought I seen the ship being shot at. Alright. Normally you wouldn't want the elevator down when you're leaving. Someone can go in there and recommandeer it. But I'm taking that chance. Let's see. Oh look, there's cargo. So that also tells you... Wait, no, it's not cargo. Never mind. Is this a... I'm not trying to mine. What is it? Why? No. Oh, that's why. Because I don't have the thing on there. Alright, yep. I don't have the tractor module on here. Anywho's, working out. Sometimes the scanner for the ship may be bugged and doesn't show cargo, so it's by discretion if you want to waste 3 minutes getting out of the ship, going out to visually check, or use that time to get into the salvage processing center and start moving. It's 3 minutes I just lost. And this is even part of the contract. So, and yes, this is gravity controlled. Yeah. That's going to be actually interesting because I don't have recycled material on my tractor beam. Yeah. Ain't that something? Am I even able to, I know this is fresh. Is it the gun or is it the tractor beam that requires recycled material? We will see. We will see. I'm about to waste 5 minutes finding this out. Let's hope I'm the only one losing this time instead of you guys. Now the reason why I don't go around there, once these doors are open, they'll stay open until the ship blows up, is keep time. You save time just going through there. It's just like 2 seconds, but I can apparently yeah. I'm a person who wants efficiency over everything else. So we're gonna go to salvage. We're gonna see if I need a tractor beam or not. I mean, if it gun thing craft. Yay! Construction material. It requires recycled material as well if you want the tool itself. See this? So, I'm gonna take this. I wish it gave the option of just storing it. And you slap it in there. This is a freaking. Oh yeah, no, this is. Yeah, I don't want this. Anyways, now. That's one. The one thing I hate is to see how it. Gun is at a rest. I don't like that. So anyways, you see the 202. That's what you're gonna get. We want 16 SCU set to auto eject and then go. Do the same thing here. Normally, if I don't feel like I'm being pressed for time, I'll try to have this cycled. So this comes out a couple seconds later, then this one comes out instead of same time. Reason for that is it gives you time as the grease monkey to go about moving this stuff. This is the pose I want. So I can probably put 12 hammerheads just in the back here. You can stack this stuff 7 high. I had tested it, and it's on another video of mine. I don't know if it's be posted by the time you see this or not. It's a shorter video, a video where you can actually take time to watch and not waste time like this video. But this is how life is. See how it keeps jerking down on a low ready? I don't like it. See? Because that's gonna really fuck up a lot of stacking. Definitely when you're someone who's really focused on being accurate and setting this stuff down real quickly so you can move on to other tasks. Let's push this down. There you go. Farther back. Don't drop it in here. Alright, this goes into the nether regions. You'll probably never see it again. The ship is still under, what do you call it? Don't use start. You hold R to rotate. You use the mouse to rotate it. Alright, got a few more. Kinda really need to. There you go. Don't you start being right, there you go. There you go. Slide right in there, nice and smooth. So, one thing I've learned, and I can probably test it, but I'm going to do it on our spare SCUs that's not making 16, is rumor has that anything that's touching the grid will be considered a part of the grid. These stuff that's not physically on it, that's not snapped in here, will be. If you have that up there on the balcony, which you can probably get about 60, if it's not touching something that's already on the grid, it won't count it. We'll see, and if I remember, because I'm notorious for not remembering anything, if this is true. Son of a bitch. Alright. Now, come on, you Audi. I want you to get any, whatever. Now you see you got a little gap here. It's something you can do about it. But I put one right here. And I'll put whatever. Lag. This is server lag, this is not a person's computer's performance. These servers right now are assholes. Oh. Son of a gun. There you go. Always start from the back. She might not like it, but you always go in the back. It's just how things are. You know, it's not my fault. It's just the way life is. Anyways, with that done, we're going back and we're repeating the process. I'm going to spare you guys the time. There you go. Oh my god, when this server... Son of a... Ah, there we go. I hope I'm not being attacked. No, don't loot, don't. You will not notice you're being attacked until engines go down. That's when the sirens go on, and that's when you say, is it worth going to the pilot seat just to confirm something, or jump out of the ship and be stuck in the black? I prefer the second. Definitely if you have gear too. because yeah, no, it's good. Why did I do that? No, son of a bitch. Well, I didn't migrate far. Alright. I'm gonna go at an angle because I can't remember how the Hercules break out. Ready. Come on, get out. Get out. Oh my god. Okay. Those guys that you just seen are a bunch of griefers. I sent party invites to verify their username so I can report them. Because it's not good to have people ramming their ships into yours while you're still in the hangar. Anyways, 199 SCU. This will go up or down depending on the damages the ship has. As you see, it is down. It's usually around 230, I want to say. You can be more than a hammerhead. I could have also just spent another 3 minutes going to check if bombs are detachable, but I think you need a tractor gun for that one, not a multi-tool. Did I just? Yeah, there you go. Well, isn't that inconvenience? 240 SCU minus 3. Alright, I'm gonna go and just give you guys a visual idea of how much you can get the closer you are. I'm outside of the spawn, though they'll probably see my ship. Now, with this, it's mass. It's not how close you are, but the mass that you're closest to. So, I'd say that's about good. While you're still trespassing, you won't get a crime stat necessarily. But NPC cops will go out and start shooting you, telling you to turn down the engines. Don't do it because they'll still shoot and blow you up. You're just going to be more dumb. Alright, let's see what we got. Now you see I'm at +5 at 240. Imagine that it goes from 199 to 240 plus 5%. And that's going to exceed our yield, which is good. Now with that in mind, guys, you do not have to do personal salvages to make money, but you will spend money doing regular salvages. And you're going to be going all over the universe. This one, 50,000. This one, 50,000. You're spending 50,000 out of this. That's like, what, 100 SCUs or whatever worth of construction material. And never scrape. Right now, scraping is too slow. You're going to spend an hour to get 40,000 more credits, maybe. Probably more than that. You're probably looking at 750,000. But you could do that in three of these babies. Well, the bonus for the hammerhead, anyways. And see those are just visual bugs. They are not here. I am also not going to go for that tail section. And I'll show you why this is. See? Visual bug. That's all it is. I'm going to go on 5. Is it behind that cluster? Oh, it's behind the planet. Alright. For me, I usually want to get out of area before I start moving the cargo. You want to be safe. You're alone in a vast blackness of space. Alone as in other people who see you in a reclaimer will shoot you or pirate you. Let's keep this baby going. Come on. And jump. You'll find your own way of how you want to go about doing this. This hammerhead is not here. It's just waiting for its spot. There it is. 7,000. Last one was 6,000. This is 7. I haven't seen anything farther than 9,000. So, ooh, we got another one. This looks like a cop. What is this? Corsair? Let's see. You can always go and just salvage the goodies off their like turrets and all that. It's going to be harder to sell that. Not everything has a price. Now I do need was it AMD-05 Gatling turret. It's a size 6 or 5 for this reclaimer. Don't go with the base. You won't be in a dogfight for long if you're stuck in one. You want to destroy the target as quick as possible. If you had to think, oh well, I'm going to run out of bullets, you need a new turret gunner, or you need to learn how to gun. Because, there you go. The head. I'm just going to preset myself. I'm going to fracture this, but I won't disintegrate until after. I'm going to start cutting time out, but also still have, what do you call it? I want to go and make full internal storage. I won't be salvaging the entire ship. It will disappear once I leave the vicinity after like 20 minutes, I think. Fracturing it. I don't know how the math works on here, why you get more when you're fracturing. It's just 202. I can get like 260 off this hammerhead. Now, at starting price, you're getting what? You make more money on 16 size containers than you would going smaller. I think it's just the bulk of the material is a higher value. Selling in bulk is better. I don't know why. It's just apparently it's how it is and it's faster. I've done it with single SCU ones and I start thinking about my life decisions. It is crap. Crappity crap. out of here. I could have just made 202 on that one, but nah. Thinking it might be worth it. What do you guys think? Just make the 202 or get max capacity? If you're thinking about it, I'm spending 3 more minutes outside. Trying to look stuff. Yeah, I think it's better that way. I think it's worth spending the extra minute just to go and get that stuff going. There you go. Sorry about that. Just had to read. Yeah, come on. And get up there. So I was gonna set back, which kind of sucks because 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 per hammerhead. Alright. Well, we're gonna assume it's 12. Yeah. I'm gonna go and pause this. I'm not gonna kill you guys with watching this redundantness. So, just go and see you in a jiffy. Alrighty. So this is it with the first one. I haven't hit this hammerhead, but this is how you storage it. This is the most efficient way, and slop. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just gonna pause this. Alrighty. Change of plans. As long as it's still here, I am going to go and protect these fine citizens. Stop these criminal scums. Gotta change up my gear. Ready for a possible space and ground battle. Gotta mix up some of the enjoyments of life with violence. Oh boy. I'm not stopping. One thing, don't put your VTOL up. I mean your VTOL down when no! Remember to hit it?
Landing complete.
I was so close. Alrighty.
Systems offline.
I only had taken that one, it's an internal storage, that hammerhead that we were just talking about. I don't know if it was already on the video, but I'm just going to store this right now. attempt to. It is so buggy, so I'll probably die. I don't have all my FS
to the
knights here.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Um,
Please visit us again.
Jesus, we're gonna do this
Welcome
again.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Store. Let's just do the F.
Vehicles,
7.
your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit.
I was gonna go for the Inferno. But 7 might be better. I don't plan on being in a long dogfight. Was it 2? Yeah. Switch up. Did I really have that on? I really shouldn't have. Alright. Come on. Load the fuck up. Might as well have a backpack on. FS9? Scope? Yes, I do.
You are clear to launch.
Come on, engine. Start. There you go.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Landing gear raised.
Alright. Who blew up? Anyways.
Please visit again.
What is this? Come on. Come on. On track. Keep forgetting it's way back here. One thing you'll learn is the planets, the moons, and the stations orbit. They're not set. They may be set to the correspondence of the station on a planet, like Tressler is to New Babbage, or Seraphim to Horse. But yeah, besides that, like Grimhex doesn't have a stationary orbit, nor does um, some of the other stations, like Cruel and all the refineries. They're just set, I think. Really? Man. Anyways. So, at the end of this video, I only did 3 hammerheads, and I gotten 3.2 million. So you're averaging 980,000 um, per what do you call it, per ship. So I went to do some what do you call it, missions, primarily security based, and well, they kept on getting withdrawn. Bounty hunting right now is busted unless it's player based, and mercenary thing, anything not standard bunkers are broken. So at the conclusion, each hammerhead that you make, you'll get roughly 1 million in construction material solo. Um, it took approximately 15 minutes to do 3 hammerheads, and making, let's just round it up to 3 million. So you can do 12 million per hour. Solo on Reclaimer, only doing the hammerhead mission to make that extra 250,000 bonus. Remember, when you do the salvaging and you're doing it solo, make sure that you go into a low pop server. I'm Eastern time, and usually empty servers are shown around Australia, roughly around 4 a.m. US standard. So keep that in mind. Also, EU goes to sleep at roughly that time, depending on where you're at. Besides that, just enjoy. If you want PvP, be a good player. Don't be a poor sport. Until next time, have a good one.